Hello everyone, my name is Kaki. I'm 30 years old. I grew up in San Antonio, Texas. I've always been fascinated with space and NASA, so I decided to do my education in aerospace engineering. I did my bachelor's degree and my master's degree in aerospace engineering at Texas A&M. I focused a lot on spacecraft for guidance, navigation, and control purposes. After my master's, I started work at Northrop Grumman, where I worked on satellite sensors, and just moved to Maryland, where I am now working at NASA as a flight safety analyst. So after I moved to Maryland, I met Professor Muhammad. He's a professor here at University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and he teaches math. And so we talked a little about what he's trying to do with the kids, and I think it's a really good initiative. Especially nowadays, everyone is talking about space, what's happening in space, and the use of drones are obviously everywhere as well, for civil, commercial use, all of that. And so I think it'd be really important, because obviously you can't teach the kids, everything there is to know about rockets and drones and space. But I think the important part is developing the thought process with them and putting them in the environment of how to learn, to give them the tools that they need to learn, because we know they're not going to leave here being, perfect at math and science and everything. But if we can teach them the tools to be great, that's the important part. STEM is really important to learn as a kid, especially with how rapidly everything is advancing. But the second part of it, equally as important, is the leadership part. I spoke a lot with Muhammad, and you can see it on the website too for MSL, that he tries to incorporate empathy within your learning, and not just with how you teach people, but how you act, how we communicate with our peers. And so watching the other instructors, how they talk with their students and how the students speak with each other, and learning to have that empathy in an environment is just as important as learning STEM, and will actually help you learn STEM. And I think that for me, that was the most important part. I think it's a really good initiative, and I'm really excited to learn more about what they're teaching in the MSL program and see how I can complement that as well.